Hello, guys. Welcome to your favorite podcast, with the Tools on Society, where we care about your mental health, your love life, and everything else to do with the Gen Z as a whole.
Yeah.
I know you guys missed us. I know you guys missed me, especially
Oh my
as your
God,
favorite
don't be
podcaster,
narcissist.
and your second favorite podcaster as what was his name again?
Don't be so
Well,
narcissist.
As I
Mitchell is
said,
the name. Mitch is the name.
we care
Get the
about
name
your
clear,
love
bro.
life and your entire being. So today we'll be talking about something very, very
Something that is common among we Gen Zs.
yeah. So first of all, why are you dating that guy you're dating?
First,
Why are you
please,
dating that boy you're
cap
dating?
the legit to them, please.
What is your sole purpose
Yeah.
of the relationship? Mitchell, why are you dating that guy you're dating?
I didn't have this.
I know you're dating now.
Me personally, I'm dating the person I've dated because of companionship. I'm not like other Gen Zs that date because of vibes or just flex. I date because of I need a partner. I need someone that will share my dreams with me. So I don't just date because of let me just
You're
flex.
dating because of companionship.
Yes, and to share my dreams with me.
You're not dating to marry.
We'll talk about that one after the set. But for now, most Gen Z were confused. We don't know if we're dating to marry. All the girls you have dated, are you dating them to marry them? Did you date them to marry them?
I don't date.
You won't put on spot like that.
No, I'm serious. I've only had one babe. No, two.
And you marry her
That was then. I've only had one.
right now.
Like before. I have
What
one
already?
presently. I think. No, I have one presently, sure. Just plain.
So it's not about us today. So today we're talking about Gen Z. Is it dating for love, vibe, or Gen Zs are just confused? That's our main topic today. So Enki, do you think Gen Z are just dating because they're confused? I did this
love
out
this-
of confusion.
I love this question. I was reading an article this morning. Let me
Yeah.
read what the
According
article
to the
said.
article.
So, according to this article,
Yeah.
with the rise of technology, shifting societal norms, a fluid understanding of relationships,
Yeah.
Gen Z has redefined what it means to date in today's world. Gone are the days of traditional courtships. Gone are the days of
Why did you
rigid
shout now?
expectations. Gen Z dating is about flexibility.
Yeah.
Gen Z is about digital chaos.
Yeah.
They don't really send like that. They don't want anything too deep.
Yeah.
And all these things are all based off some fears of maybe vulnerability, probably financial instability, and some other things like that. Just the modern things that technology is really
True, sure.
introducing. I think technology actually is introducing a lot of insecurities in society
Oh,
today. Yeah. So
Gone are those days when our parents would send love letters to the post office, then it will be delivered. Do you know how stressful it was then? So then you know that the love was intentional. So now, what people are scared of is that I can be texting you right now, and I'm texting four other babes or four other guys. So technology, as you said, has ruined everything in a way. People use it for good, actually, but
actually,
yeah, ruining it in a way because of now you're more insecure because of what if he's texting another person? What if they're having another thing entirely except for me? So that's it for me. So I was asking you a question when we were talking. I was telling you, what does it mean to date as a Gen Z?
Okay, so let's see. Before I answer this question,
Yeah.
I have to establish the fact that I'm not a Gen Z. I'm a millennial.
Bro, how old are you, bro?
Doesn't matter. I'm not a Gen Z. So I'm speaking to you
As
as
for me.
your father.
As your elder.
As your elder. So Gen Z dating is more about flex, more about cruise.
Yeah.
It's like in generation we're living today, love seems like a myth. Like there's so much happening, so much chaos. People having multiple partners. You meet somebody today, start talking to the person, you get the person down, you guys start dating, before you know it, just ghost the person randomly. There's a lot of chaos happening in Gen Z relationships nowadays. So I feel it's quite shallow.
Yeah.
You know, and Gen Zs have this thing where they say, oh, I love deep connections, I love deep conversations. But at the end of the day, try and go deep with one person. Just try and have all these deep conversations. You see the way people are going to push you away, do all stuff like that. Yeah, it's crazy. So yeah.
Yeah, for me personally, if you ask any Gen Z now, okay, what are you doing with that boy? Why are you guys just deceiving yourself? They'll just tell you, we are just talking. But you know they talk for 6 months and we're just talking. He's just that my guy. He's that my friend I just need to talk to. Put a label to that thing. they'll tell you that when you put a label to it, it becomes weird. That nobody wants to put that, oh, he's my boyfriend, he's my girlfriend. But the thing is that Gen Zs are scared of heartbreak. So when you are scared of heartbreak, you tend to like use this long-term talking stage to avoid the heartbreak. So that's for me personally, Sha. And I'm a victim. I've done this before. I was talking to somebody before, and I asked the person out because of the pressure. You know that time in school now.
Yeah.
Asked out. Yeah, so and I said, okay, let me just ask. This is the first person I was asking out in my life. So my guys even told me what to say because I've never done it before.
You've only had one girlfriend.
No, like this first person I was asking before, like this
Who is
person I
this?
was asking out before. I'm not dropping names here. Do you want to? So my guys prepared me, like they teased me. Okay, this is what you are going to say. This is what you are going to do. I wrote boldly to the girl, said everything, and she ignored me. The whole was quiet.
Yeah, are
guys.
you serious?
Tears in my face. I walked out and I told her that. So I did the like. I know you're thinking about it. Let me just give you some time. So do you know that I started dating that girl? She's my childhood friend. I started dating her for a while, and do you know that we broke up because it was weird? And she told me something. We were more closer when we did not put a label.
Yeah,
to
this
it.
Chloe.
Oh my God, who the hell is Chloe? So she told me that we're more closer when you did not put a label to it. But when I put the label to it, I started becoming more weird because now she's my person. So I was more interested in her well-being. Do you know that enter this girl tell me, "Kite, Mom, miss if I decrease her." Enter this girl tell me that, oh, she's bored or anything. Because of I feel like, okay, it's my responsibility. I'm my boyfriend. I'll give her what to do. Like, I'll tell her every section of her day what to do. So she became more like it was exhausting for her. So I was like, would have not put a label to it. For me, I don't feel that. She was just avoiding heartbreak and everything.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
You know the way you said you were giving her solutions
Yeah.
and stuff like that. You know, I realized that a lot of times in most relationships, men come from a point of solution solving.
Yeah.
Men are like solution providers. But you see women, they come and then they talk about their problems. They're not really necessarily looking for a solution. They just run to somebody.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, when you are with a partner, a girl especially, and she's over talking about maybe ranting or talking about something like this, most times just stay and listen to her. So not every time she's looking for something to.
That's true, sure.
Not looking for a solution every time.
So another thing I would say that is affiliating to Gen Z relationship is social media. We're going to elaborate about it, but now I'm just going to say that social media has made it look like people has a football team. Somebody talking stage is for buying shawarma. Another person talking stage is for educational purposes. Another person talking stage is for sex. So because of social media has given us this option in a way, we can now say that, okay, why if I have one, I can just have four and they'll never know about it. Or I can have four and I'll never date any of them and I'll tell them, the day that one come up and like, I saw you this guy, like, but bro, I told you that we were nothing. So social media has made it very easy. So in somebody's WhatsApp DM, I have a friend, I need to tell him that he has no female friend. I'm not going to mention his name, boy. As I say this, he knows. So I had a glance on his WhatsApp chat list and I'll just see numerous girls. This one is calling her Mamacita. This one is calling her my big baby. This one is calling her Mama. All of them in that list have a purpose. One is doing brand with her. One is like his business partner. So social media has made it like everybody has like a football team now. So NK, I was saying, do you feel that situationship is the confusing mood of Gen Z these days? That word situationship, has it made it very confusing for Gen Z?
Situationship.
Yeah.
Situationship, honestly, is not necessary. As I said,
Yeah.
I'm a millennial. In my days, we walk up to
Yeah.
a lady, we see her, we like her. Just go and tell her, I like you. I want you to be my girlfriend. Straight up. There's no mixed anything.
Yeah.
It was straight up courtship. Most times, but
Yeah.
you see this movie that came out, Love in Every Word.
Achalo.
I'm going to marry you. You're going to be my wife. See,
Straightforward.
that's very straightforward. You just met her. You've told her already. So, like, there's no confusion. There's no confused intentions. But you see this thing called situationship. It comes with a lot of confusion. You meet a person, you guys start talking, and then eventually, like, you met this person not coming with indirect motives. You're like a snake.
Yeah.
You're coming like this, and then maybe now this person is falling for you. You have you feel something for this person, but then you don't want to enter inside, probably because you have unfinished business with other people around you, or just different situation is just very confusing. See, it's a mess if you ask me, because you guys can be in a situationship for 6, 7, 8, 9 months.
Some people are doing it for years now.
What are you even doing? Like,
people are
do you
doing
even
it for
see people are doing
years
it for
now,
years?
yeah.
What are you doing in a relationship for that long? Because if you ask me, a relationship normally is for discussions. It's to get to know a person. It's to get to know if you people are compatible. So why are you doing all that in a relationship? Or just because you don't want a tag? So the relationship is, for me, yes, it's a very confusing middle ground.
Yeah. I was reading about something about situationship, and they define situation like this. See, situationship is an awkward stage where you are not officially dating, but you're not single either. So as you said, it's a sense of confusion. You're not officially, the word officially is put there because of you guys didn't label things. But you guys know that you guys are bound by emotions. Because if your situationship partner now is talking to another boy the way he's talking to you, or talking to another girl the way he's talking to you, you feel some kind of way like he's cheating on you. If he's telling you that now, okay, that your friend, I like her, you're like, why do you say you like my friend? But you see, we're not dating. So now that's where the wala comes in. And psychology will believe that 40% of Gen Z date and psych that in as situationship because they're afraid of rejection. I was talking about that my former person. I think she was afraid of heartbreak. So that's why you just go into situationship to avoid rejection and heartbreak. So NK, do you think that our TikTok, our WhatsApp, our Facebook, they're like our referee in the relationship, they're our third party? Like they're our threesome.
It's not a free.
They're our threesome in the relationship.
That's social media in general.
Yeah,
now.
that's social media in general.
Social media. Okay, honestly, yeah, social media is like a third party in almost every relationship. Social media gives some form of expectations.
Yeah.
So sometimes modern Gen Z now, a lot of people are social media people. Like us now are doing podcasts. Some people are doing content creation. Some people. So people want to have this perfect look on social media. So sometimes they see things other people are doing with their partners, and then they tend to carry those things and try to either force it on their own partner. The partner doesn't do it, then they start to maybe lose interest or they start to look around. So a lot of times now people are not even dating probably because they really like somebody. They are dating for how it looks.
Yeah, true.
So it's not even just dating itself. Even in the business world, like I think all around, people are doing things because of how it looks, the aesthetics of how it is.
Yeah.
So you can date somebody you don't really like, but then because
Of how it
the
looks.
person is sponsoring the lifestyle you want to live, and the lifestyle you want people to believe that you live, then you're like, okay, good and fine.
You know that this story sounds familiar.
So
this story sounds familiar.
how?
Okay,
So social media actually, it's an actual third party in almost every relationship in Gen Z.
Yeah, I would say it's a third party because small thing in our relationship, you have carried it to your Twitter or your WhatsApp status. Small fights where you don't fight, you go write, men don't deserve you. You are the woman. Women can stand alone. Small fights, small arguments. So Gen Z tend to pour their emotions on social media. That's why, do you know that I always laugh when I see like girls crying, but sorry, you know that like I am discriminating anybody or anything. Like girls will be crying and they're videoing themselves. How my boyfriend broke my heart. You are videoing it. Do you know that in my head I'm like, what if the video don't play? Would you start crying again? Just to show content. So social media now has made Gen Z boy, Gen Z girl, like everybody wants to pour their heart on their media. Everybody wants to just tell people that this is what we are doing.
Yeah.
And he said that people who show, oh, I love this person more, or just trying to prove a point on social media. I'm not saying it's everybody, but people that are trying to prove a point about who they love, sometimes they are just insecure because they're using that thing to help their insecurity. So they're just putting that, oh, I have a boyfriend, oh my man, my man is
some people do it for how it looks.
Yeah, so as you say, some people do it for how they looks actually. So let's bring it back home. University love. Do you think love in university is real or it's just screws? People personal experience.
I feel universal love depends on the people in the relationship.
Yeah.
It depends on, because generally relationships is a two people thing.
Yeah.
So It's about me saying, okay, I want to be with this person. The person saying they want to be with me too. So at the end of the day, we can actually bring something real out of university love. You hear of people that stay dating in 200 level, they ended up getting married. Some of them actually break up
That's like
maybe
1%.
some of them maybe break up like maybe 10 to 7 times. By the end of the
Yeah, I
day,
get
they end
you.
up together and actually halfway to marriages. But this breaking up thing and come back together, is very, very, I don't know how to put it. It's not a sure way.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times when you break up, you have some maybe unfinished business or some things that you probably didn't talk about.
Yeah, true.
And then you expect to just come back and act like nothing happened in the past. But a lot of times we actually have to communicate what happened before for it to work again. So just in case you are breaking up your boyfriend over and over again and you think people end up together, it's
It
not going
might
to
not
be like that.
actually,
So you might not be like that. But like generally it depends on the two people inside the relationship. But if you ask me, I think in maybe like large scale, university love could also be just for cruise. I think you were telling me something the other time.
Yeah.
That sometimes people date for university so they can have extra income,
Yeah,
extra
actually,
pocket,
that's true, Sha.
extra pocket money. Somebody
Yeah.
else that is sponsoring their school lifestyle
Yeah,
and some
that's
other
true.
things like that. So
I'm going to elaborate on what you said. People are dating because of they want extra income.
Yeah.
So for me, but dating in campus, sometimes I'm not saying everybody, because I mean I know some people that their relationship is actually working and it's going smooth. So sometimes people are dating in campus because it's for convenience. Don't It's transactional. So I give you, as students to call it AP. I give you AP, you help me with something else. So it's just transactional. So that's why you see that the love is not there like strong. I'm just dating this girl because of the thing I'm going to get from her, the press I'm going to press from her. But note, some people actually date in university and they actually get married. Those people that date in university, I feel they have already stated a value that, okay, this is the purpose of why we're dating.
yes,
We have stated
As-
this, that our dating is not just transactional, it's not just for convenience. We are dating because we are going to get after university. Do you know that if you ask most people that are dating university now, that's why you ask me a trick question. I'm like, are you going to marry? And I'm like, no, I dodged it. You see, I'm guilty about that. If you ask most people that are dating university now, they're dodging that question. Are you going to marry this girl? You say, guy, what time never reach now? Why did you disturb me? So things like that have showed that Gen Z don't put love on dating in universities as like values. But our parents will tell us, oh, I met your father in secondary school, I met your father in university, and it worked out. Fine, I feel that generation, they had good love values and everything. But no, now,
my generation.
this thing does not happen just like that.
So what I was saying before
Yeah.
about people that break up frequently, a lot of times it's because of unresolved issues.
True.
But it's people that break up frequently and actually end up having a life together. Most times, what made them break up the first time, they make them break up the second time.
True.
So what happens is that as they break up with the different reasons, they begin to understand themselves better. That creates a form of bond.
Yeah.
So they begin to understand themselves better, and then it makes things easier. But you see people that maybe you guys had this issue,
Yeah.
you guys broke up, you came back, had the same issue again,
True.
then broke up again. You can't work out. That's the end. You see all these things that people will be posting online, saying things like don't read the same book twice. They're breaking any relationship and come back, breaking relationship and come back
Actually,
together.
actually.
It's like opening the book and reading the same time. It's not always like that. It's only like that if what made you guys break up the first time is what made you guys break up again second time. Once you guys, I feel second chances are good. But you see, when you guys break up for the same reason again, there's no need for a second chance. Just move on. Just leave it and move on. So
All right, like what I was saying earlier about people putting value in the relationship when they're in school. This tend to, for people that are matured. If you're dating a guy that is not really mature, you don't really know why he's dating you, he will not put value into the relationship. But if you're dating somebody that is both, sometimes I put age. Do you know why I put age? Because of, I feel the level you get in age, the better experience you get. But this does not work all the time because some people are older and they're still very foolish. So sometimes it's age, sometimes it's experience. So just get that mature guy, get that mature girl. Do you know that there's some people I talk to in school, like, and the way we are having conversation, I'm like, damn, this girl is very mature, this boy is very mature. If you date that type of person now, if he's dating you, he's not dating you based on transactional activities. He's
you guys are
dating
entering goals.
Yes, you guys are entering with goals because he's sharing his plans with you. He's sharing you're sharing your own future plans with him also, and that's how it works for me. So we have come to like the last segment, which is our fun fact. So this fun fact is a segment where things that people don't know that happen in Gen Z relationship, but they are funny. Do you know that I was studying about something? It's the Godwin syndrome. You know that Godwin now. When everybody shouts it,
Godwin.
So fun
Yeah.
fact is that people who say Godwin, but they're actually not satisfied with what they want. people who often say like God when in every post that they see this guy kissing this girl, God when. They see this one buying gifts for this one, God when. You actually don't know what you want because of you feel like you want everything, but you're not going to get everything.
True.
Your own type of guy might not be a gifting guy, but it might be a quality time person. So you just have to know that what you are seeing, that God when you are seeing. You know, what do you think about it? Do you feel like
true.
do you feel like this
Actually,
fact?
Yeah, I
is
actually
true?
feel like it's fact.
Yeah.
But I'm a little bit guilty. I don't know if
I'm actually
I'm
guilty
literally
about this
guilty,
one.
but like,
Do you know most Gen Z were guilty about this one? It's not about play.
but to
or
an
anything.
extent, I think I know what I want. I don't think I say God for
You don't
every
say it
post.
frequently.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think I don't say it for some things that okay, when I see something that looks like what I want, I'll be like,
Yeah.
God doing.
That's true. Sure.
Yeah.
And you know another fun fact is that most people say that if you use complete English, like Gen Z, we love short form, KK, WID, WBU, NGL. Do you know that this NGL, I had to ask somebody like proper, like, what's the meaning of NGL?
Not gonna lie.
I said, not gonna lie. I said, I don't need old. So people believe that when guys or girls are talking in full form, they see them as very serious. They're like, this person is not a fun person to be with. We have a friend that's
I talk in full form. Am I serious?
You're very serious.
Am I that serious?
Yeah. But the fact is that it's just a fun fact that people just feel. We have a friend here that he writes poem, he writes full love messages,
Master Levin.
article. So fun fact is that people may see him as this guy is very serious. And you know that friend, but most people are afraid of him in school. Because they feel like this guy is very serious. Because the way he's talking and everything.
I don't think the fear is just based on the seriousness. You don't see that guy Ipara.
Another fun fact is that this word, send me airtime. We're talking about it. The fun fact is that the first time your babe or your partner asks you for send me airtime, you guys have
Easy trap.
a financial commitment. So from the first day that she had the boldness to tell you, please, as little, I'm not saying like airtime only, I'm only saying as little as airtime. Please, can you send me airtime? That day that you accept, entered the financial commitment. You're telling me something about somebody that you were talking with, and you're like, this is the first time. You're like, this is the first time I'll ask you for a card.
And
this will be last. But was that the case?
At all. At some point, it became like it was alright.
You have realized I was alright. So we have come to this end of this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah.
Wait, I want to build on something you said.
Yeah.
You said something about maturity.
Yeah.
As people go older.
Yeah, they get more experience.
Yeah, get more experience. I think yes, you're actually very correct about you're very correct. Is because as people actually go older,
you get more experience.
that's when you begin to understand your goals.
True.
As the other person to understand how it goes. You guys now see how do our goals actually align? This what actually makes for relationships that actually end up in marriage. Because if you ask me, I think a lot of us at this stage, if we're being honest with ourselves, we really don't know what we're doing. We don't know what we're doing. A lot of us are trying to figure out ourselves. Look at me, I'm studying medicine. I'm studying medicine. I'm doing a podcast now. So like, it doesn't really correlate. So I don't do like we're trying to figure ourselves out. Yeah. So by the time I'm done, it's easier for me to say, okay, I have tested these waters and this is what works for me, and then I'm working with this. So somebody else coming into my life now sees that okay, this is what I'm doing, and then bringing her own. So, and this thing where we say goals align, is not just it doesn't mean that
the same goal.
It doesn't mean your goal must be the same. It doesn't mean she must be a podcaster. It doesn't mean she must be a doctor. It's okay. Your goals are your goals. My goals are my goals. Our goals can work together, but our goals do not intertwine. They do not. My goals do not disturb your goals. Your own goals do not disturb my goals. We can coexist together. That's what makes for goals to align. So, I think
any final advice for the viewers?
Any final advice for the viewers? Focus. Focus. Touch God. Read your books. Okay, first of all, in your relationships, communicate better.
Yeah, I was
communicate better with your partner. Understand your partner better. We're still young. There are a lot of flaws. There are a lot of things that we can do wrong. A lot of things that we don't know. Our parents, most of our parents did not really sit us down and say, okay, this is how I should have our relationships. But a lot of them, as I said, they were so straightforward. So all these confusions in our relationship, like they didn't really have it.
True.
I already had my goals from the beginning. We don't. So it's better that we learn to understand our partners better and like we communicate better with them. Then generally, don't be looking for love. Focus.
Follow God.
See, I'm not a preacher of love. I'm a war. But for real, actually, just like focus.
Yeah,
Focus.
I'm just going to end it with what you said, if you are going to do a relationship now, we all have our flaws. We all are finding what we want in life. We don't really know what we want. So I would say, if you are dating anybody now, always ask, where is this thing carrying us to? Baba, where are we going to? If the guy just said, let's see how it flows, Baba, run. If the girl say, let's just see how it flows, run. Don't go with anybody that just, oh, I'm just dating for fun. Learn your values. Learn, like, talk proper. Don't be like, oh, there's no label to it. Let's just see how it goes. No, know your values. That's all I would say. Bye. Peace. See you next time. Signing out.